Hi guys, it's me, Crystal. Well, good morning first of all. It's me, Crystal, with Love, Peace, Herbs, Tea, and Gardening. And I'm back, and I feel like this is like, hold on guys. Had to raise the dress up a little bit because I got on the moo-moo. And I came outside so I could, I just had an idea in church. I was getting ready for church and I watched one of Miss Linda's channel, one of her videos, the New Orleans Gardener, and I saw where she cracked, it was 4 months ago, and she cracked the, she pulled the paper off the moringa seed and cracked the shell and planted it. I've been doing soaking and stuff all this time. I'm real late to the game, but remember I started my garden late, so guess what? All this is experimentation for me. So yep, it is. I'm back at home from church, and I just was thinking about that. I couldn't even concentrate on the word because I was thinking about the moringa seeds, and that's a shame. But I am going to mix up my fertilizer while I am out here and let it sit up until I'm ready to water, until I'm ready to fertilize this evening. It's really hot out here. It's supposed to be close to 100, but for the week it's supposed to be raining, so it says. Today's supposed to be 20% chance of rain. I don't believe in 20% chance. When it says 40%, I believe it's gonna rain. That's a sprinkle to me. So yeah, I have some dirt here that, like, I already have the moringa seeds. Like, I don't know if you can see it. I have it already, like, cracked and out the shell. So yeah, and I'm gonna start these cells here. These are some that I had, are some plants in that I purchased from Walmart. I caught myself trying to rinse them out a little bit, but I'm gonna try to put some this basil in it. I love basil. If anybody know me, you know I have jars and jars of dried basil in my kitchen. I cook with basil all the time. When I make garlic bread, I put it, fresh basil, in the butter or whatever. And I'm gonna do catnip. My daughter likes catnip because it helps her to sleep at night. And then I'm gonna do this Geneva basil. I ordered these seeds off of Etsy, and they came in a plastic bag. And I also ordered these off of Etsy, comfrey, and I've never been successful at getting them to grow. So I'm gonna try to get them to grow in here. I don't know how successful I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna try it. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, I don't know if these are some dud seeds or what, but I won't be ordering seeds off of Etsy anymore. Every time I try to get them off of In My Gardener, they're all out. So yeah, but this soil is already moist and wet. It has other stuff in it that, let me fix you guys. It has other stuff in it that I'm going to try to, that other stuff is just other stuff that my husband kind of mixed up himself. You let him tell it. He's the man with the plan on planting stuff, but okay. He does good. Let me stop, because he does good. Where I fall short, he picks up. Where he don't know, I tell him. So we help each other out, I will say that. Trying not to get my hands dirty, because I still got to go in here in this kitchen and cook. I try not to cook and be in the garden all at the same time. Just not with the stuff that I deal with. I got my fan on, so if y'all hear humming noise, I got my little fan on here. It runs by battery. And you can also put it in a bucket of ice water, and it spritz out a cool mist. I purchased it last year, but we never got to really use it. My niece, my husband's niece, but my niece too, she had bought a car, and the car was horrible. So we had a Mercedes that we were fixing up, and we let my daughter drive it, and she tore it up. My husband fixed it back. He's a Mercedes mechanic, a certified Mercedes mechanic, and he fixed it back up, got it back to running. She needed a car with AC in it for her kids, because the car she had didn't have AC. It wasn't reliable or anything. So my husband switched titles with her, took the car she had, gave her the Mercedes, and then turned around and I don't know what she did. She let her boyfriend drive the car or something, and he tore it up. Well, it's whatever he did, he hit some kind of metal in the freeway and turned around, and the air just stopped working. We never could fix the air. Well, not we, because I wasn't fixing it, but he couldn't never fix the air. He could never figure out what the problem was. So I bought that, and I was using it for us for outside, but he would just fix up, because she was staying with us, so he would just fix up a bucket of ice water and put it in the car, and like pull the seat up all the way in the front, because the kids had no business being in the front, and he set the fan there, and they cut it on and rolled. She was able to pick them up from school, and they would still be cool, even though they had to have the windows down, but they would still be cool. The cool mist kept them cool without being, because it was 3-digit temperatures at that time. So I guess you do what you gotta do. But yeah, it was funny to me. But she was able to take that car and go trade it in and get her a nicer car. So that was the whole main point. So she could do better for her and her babies. But it worked for them for a while. For a long while. We had multiple batteries, and she would take multiple chargers, so she could take the battery out of it when she got to work and charge the battery up or whatever, because in that time the mornings was hot too, so she could charge it up, and then she would go get a bag of Sonic ice and put it in the bucket, and it would be mist and cool for them in the evening. So yeah, it worked. But I learned not to give my kids my cars, because they don't take care of them. I've had to get my cars out the pound. I've had to go get them off the side of the freeway, at the gas stations. Now that they have their own, and they gotta realize I gotta take care of it, because this is what's getting me to point A to point B, to take care of my family or take care of myself or get me through school. It's a changer. Once they have to spend their own money, it's a changer. It's a change of heart, a change of scenery, or whatever. Gotta go get some more dirt, y'all. I gotta push this in. Put my gloves on and push this in. So with these sales, I just plan on being able to pick these. Hopefully they get big enough to where I can pick them up and go straight to the garden. So find a space in this small garden to put some stuff into. And that way I can that way I can actually just that flew right in my face. Gloves dirty. That way I could just, you know, pick it up, put it in the garden, and put it wherever I need to put it, and be able to plant. You know what I'm saying? I have it. Hopefully it does. I'm not good at seed starting, y'all. I'm just dropping seeds, and I know you like, what's the difference? You still dropping seeds, but to sit up there and have it here, and I'm going to move it and rotate it, it has never worked for me like that. It has never ever worked for me like that. I don't know why. I did have an attempt to grow one moringa last year, and then it was like I went out of town and I came back and Miss Moringa was dead. She was in a smaller cell, so she needed more more room, and I should have up-potted her before I left to go to Louisiana, and I didn't. But you live and you learn. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut this on, and I'm gonna show you guys what I have done, and I have the seeds planted, so you can see what you've seen seeds planted several times. So I'm gonna show you how it looks when it's done, because I have to do this because my battery, I need an extra battery, and my camera's so old that I can't find the extra battery, not even on Amazon. So yeah, I need to, and I've still been looking, so I need to, I guess, go through Canon and see if they make the battery or whatever. I don't know, but yep, I don't want to change either. I don't, like I see everybody get those little bitty cameras. I don't want that little bitty camera. I'm happy with what I got, because I can see what I look like versus trying to squint on that little bitty camera. But yeah, let me get out this. I'm gonna cut you back on when I get some more dirt and bring it over here. I don't feel like carrying that whole bag, first of all. So yeah, hold on. Okay, so I got my dirt back. I went and got some more dirt so I can fill up the cells. Ooh. Yeah. So this is what it looks like so far. That's what it's looking like so far. I just got the finished filling up the cells. I just picked it up and I just got this stuff all over the camera. Again, this stuff is wet, so. But a lot of times we mess up during trial and error, but don't give up. Keep going. Don't stop. I didn't think I was going to have my garden until August of 2025. I was able to start it in May of 2025 because so much was going on, and I really wanted to get my house in order and together, because I neglect, with gardening, I do neglect my house a lot. But with me having a home decor channel, I'm able to, it helps to keep my house in order. And I don't forget about cooking and fixing stuff so much, because I'm a canner and I can a lot of food, and I'm like, okay, y'all hungry, go find some on the shelf. It's meals on the shelf in a jar. Go. They don't always want that, so I have to, you know, put stuff. I have to cook. I have to cook. My daughter comes. You know, my house is the house that people come and eat at. We did move further from everybody, so it's not as easy for everybody to come and eat, as you know, versus what it was when we was where we used to live. But yeah, I just have to get, you know, get stuff together or whatever, and I'm able to cook. Like today, I'm not really cooking. I'm not. I said I was doing something in the kitchen. I'm not. I asked my husband what he wanted to eat. He said, I don't know. Don't worry about it. If I don't answer, then that means I'm gonna cook. Okay. That was his smart remark. So he in there cooking. I really was gonna make a meatloaf. I was just trying to see if he had a different idea. He said he's gonna cook. I let him cook. Y'all. And it's time consuming, but I believe it's worth it if you can get it to do what you need it to do. Seed starting, filling the cells up. I don't have the money right now to go to Bootstrap Farmer and buy the trays and stuff. I do have the money, let me rephrase that, but that's not in my budget right now. And they're not expensive at all, because I recently looked it up. They're not expensive at all. So you can't say that, oh, I don't have the money. Just say it's not in the budget right now to get it, because it's not in my budget right now to get it. I have to be able to afford other things that cost a lot more than that right now in order for me to get it. Am I going to get them? Yes, I am. Because in my laundry, I have enough space in my laundry room where I can, you know, set up seed starting trays and everything so that I could get my seeds started. Am I going to put this tray in the laundry room? Not at all. Not at all. It's going to sit right here on this table. And it is. So yeah, if it's worth it, then go ahead and get what you need to make sure it happens. Because come February, some people January, in my area, February, I'm starting seeds. Like, yeah, you can't push. If you want things, you want to jump start on growing double of what you normally would grow, and then you start some seeds in February, then you turn around and start some more later on in the month, like maybe March or April, you start some more seeds so you can have enough for when that dies out, the first set dies out, then the next set. I have to get this down packed because for my income, I do want to start selling starts. I do want to start selling starts. I don't know if I really want to start selling the actual produce. My husband said, depending, because this soil is a lot richer than the soil we were in at first. So like the watermelon, even though it's a no dig method, eventually that is gonna break down. That cardboard box is gonna break down, and I'm gonna be able to put stuff in the ground and get it to grow. Now we do, reason why there's raised beds here, because we do have AT&T internet line buried under the ground, and as a result of that, where the tomatoes is at, that line is under the ground, but it started acting funny at first, but then it kind of picked up. So it will grow. I will say your stuff will grow with like power lines or whatever around, but you just got to know how to treat it, if that makes sense. So I got all of these filled, and the first thing I got to do is go get my tags. But I'm gonna do this part off camera because I gotta concentrate. You know, I can't crawl and walk at the same time. So I'm gonna come back on this camera, y'all. I'm kind of drained. Yesterday had me drained. The video of me doing the watermelons and stuff, man, that took a lot out of me. I woke up getting ready for church, and it was just like, let me tell y'all something. The way I grew up, you put stockings on your legs. You go and present yourself with the whole armor of God on. So that means undergarments, stockings, hat. Yeah. I mean, you don't always have to wear a hat, but you get your lap scarf, put it across them legs, whether you sit with your legs gapped open, little gap, crossed, or whatever else. And my granny didn't teach us to cross our legs, not at the knee, but at the ankle, and sit counterways, so you can't see up our skirts no matter how it is. No, we don't sit on the front row. No, we don't. I don't sit on the front row. I'm the first lady, and I don't sit on the front row. I don't even sit up next to my husband. I don't ever want to be a distraction to him. I know the love my husband has for me, so I'm not gonna ever be a distraction to him in the pulpit. So I'm gonna sit. I normally sit third row back or whatever, and I normally sit on the end, but not advertising anything. Matter of fact, he doesn't look at me. Our marriage is that strong. He doesn't look at me, and I thank God for it. You can read in between the lines. But today I just didn't feel like I think I got heat. I guess I'm heat exhausted or whatever. How I know I'm dehydrated or heat exhausted or whatever, my stomach hurts really bad, and I can't. It's hard for me to go just to use the restroom. Not number 2, but number 1. It's hard. I don't use the because I get up about 4 or 5 times in the middle of the night. Last night I didn't get up none. And I went to bed with my water jug. It's a 40 fluid ounce water jug, and it's an Adidas water jug, matter of fact. And I went to sleep with that, and I drank that whole bottle and still was. So when I say, and I'm out here again today, so that's why I'm finna get off this camera. And I know I feel like I'm drained. I don't even feel like I'm being myself, you know, happy, jittery, or whatever else. I don't feel like it. But I saw Miss Linda this morning. It's Miss Linda's fault that I'm out here right now and not in the AC. It's her fault, because I saw what she did with those moringa seeds, and I said, you got to be kidding me. Is that all it is? I've been trying to grow moringa seeds since 2019, since the pandemic started. And I ain't been able to be successful for nothing. But that's alright. I'm going to be successful watching Miss Linda. I got faith in this thing. So I appreciate you, Miss Linda. But I'm going to start some other, I want to start some other herbs. I don't want to just drop them, the seeds right now. So I'm going to start some herbs in these cells, so that I can put them in the garden wherever I need to put them in the garden at. Now, I told you guys along my little picket fence that I did. I gotta paint my picket fence. I was supposed to do it this weekend, but I got sidetracked with doing the watermelon and the beans. Trying to put the beans out to absorb that water. Now, the issue I'm having now is I got produce over there, and I can't really paint with the produce over there. So I'm gonna have to find me a drop cloth that I can put over the stuff for temporarily, more like a cloth, not a plastic, a cloth that I can put over it temporarily, so I can paint. And I got a sprayer. I'm not gonna roll. I ain't rolling no brush. I got a sprayer that I can get done with this quickly. So, because I want my wood to last. It was already horrible, but I want my wood to last. I need it to be uniform. I need it to be pretty. Am I going to do the raised beds? No. I'm just going to do the picket fence and the lattice part. That's about it. But I'm gonna pick this camera back up. I'm gonna cut this camera. I ain't picking it up. I'm gonna cut it back on when I get done dropping everything. So you guys, cause I'm gonna be writing labels and stuff so you can see everything that I got. Alright, y'all. Happy Sunday, y'all. I don't know when you'll be watching this or when I'm gonna upload this. I have a few other videos in rotation, so it'll probably be about I think I have 1 or 2 ahead of, no, I don't got no 1 or 2. I got maybe 3 or 4 ahead of this one. So yeah, I record. I pick up every day and record. I do, even if it's just a few minutes. I pick up every day and record. I got a goal to meet. I got things I want to do, and I do need y'all help. So I'm gonna say it now if I don't say it at the end. So if there's someone you're upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you, and life is too short. Be blessed, be safe, be prosperous, and love all that you can. If you want to know how to start a garden, get you some dirt and a bucket. Dirt and a bucket. And drop you some seeds and water it and watch it grow. I ain't gonna say you got to always fertilize it, but I'm gonna say it helps. But get you some dirt, a seed, and watch it grow. Even if you got to go buy the plants, and put it in that bucket of dirt and water it and watch it do what it's gonna do. It's gonna be miraculous, and I want you to be excited and happy. Oh yeah, it's gonna do big things for you. Like I have hanging baskets. I have one here, Dollar Tree, one up there, Dollar Tree. I think they were like, I don't think they were above $5. I think that's all they were, $5. Pick them up and get you a few of them, and put you some herbs in it and hang them up somewhere. If you don't have room on the ground, hang them up somewhere high. I think I'm gonna put some mint in the one that's hanging up. I got some mint seeds, some spearmint seeds or something like that. I think I'm gonna plant the seeds off in there. I got a sweet mint over there hanging. It started looking rough. I have to change my water hose nozzle. I got one of those water hose nozzles from Walmart. It ain't doing, it's turning on my plants. I realized it. I had a dream. I don't know why I had a dream about my water hose, but that's why my tomatoes are looking the way they're looking. And I did order a irrigation system, so that's coming. That's something new that I didn't do at the other house. Yeah, I ordered 2 of them, and hopefully they'll be here Monday. So the following week, because today is the 8th, the following week, hopefully I have them together, because it's getting hot and I need to put that down. I need to get that down. I have soaker hoses in the front of my house around my rose bushes and my flower beds, but back here I need something. It does like a little mist. It's a mister, whatever. But hopefully I'll do the video of that too, because it's gonna be trial and error. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I'm just getting out here I'm trying to do my best and make sure I accomplish what I do. But yeah, and that's all you have to do. If you don't know what you're doing, research. A lot of times I didn't even research. I just went and did it, and then I was like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. And then I researched afterwards, like, oh, that's why I wasn't going through. Yeah, see, I'm that person that don't like to read instructions. Yeah, that's me. So again, get you a bucket, get you some dirt, drop you some seeds. Whether you buy the dirt, whether you go dig a hole in your yard and take that dirt, drop you some seeds and watch it grow. Just watch it grow. And guys, drink plenty of water. Don't be like me. Drink plenty of water, get you plenty of rest. Yeah. But I'll pick this camera up, show you guys what I did for the order. I put the seeds in and stuff like that, because I'm gonna get this moringa. I think I'm gonna go in there and crack one more seed for the moringa, so I have one cell of moringas. So it's like one thing will be just moringa seeds. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go crack one more seed. Now that Miss Linda done taught me something, yeah, it's only pop. Again, that's the example I'm using. I was reading the instructions or whatever else, soak it in water for so long, and put the seed in the ground, pull the paper back, soak it in water, and only one ever came up. That was wasting my seeds, if you get what I'm saying. If I crack that seed and get to that white part, get down to the white meat, it's a beautiful thing. I bet it's gonna be a beautiful thing, and I'll be able to plant my trees in my yard. Ooh, that's a beautiful thing. But anyway, I'm finna get off this camera. I'll pick it up when I get through planting to show you guys what I've done. Alright. Okay guys, so this is the finished result of all the seeds that I've been planting. I did add broadleaf sage into it. Right here, those last 4 cells. But yes, this is all that I've done. This is all that I'm going to do. And so far for dropping the seeds for today. And I hope you guys stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.